Hello and good afternoon kids. Welcome once again to this short tutorial video. Today we'll be dealing with the sums of the regarding the algebraic expression for class 8 math. So in the previous video, what we have done is we have done the identification of the algebraic expressions, isn't it? So I hope that you have gone through the video, and those who haven't gone, please go through it, otherwise it will be difficult for you to know which are the terms. Is it okay, my dear kids? So for today, what we'll be dealing with is the sums of the algebraic expressions. So first, the basic simple sums, that is the addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. So before going with the I'm starting with 12b, and before going with the exercise, what I want you to know is that in just for your information, what I want you to say is that in exercise 12a, what we have is we have like identification of the terms, that is whether it's a monomial, binomial, trinomial or polynomial, and like those kind of things, like the degrees and all, increasing degrees, descending degrees and all. So I know that you must have gone through the video and it might have been helpful for you. So I'll be directly dealing with the sums, okay? Because the sums are important as well. The basics are as well as important, but whatever we need to learn from the basic is that where we can input it in the sum, isn't it? So yeah, the main important thing in here is regarding the sums, okay? So the first one, addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. I'm picking the first question from exercise 12b is question number 1. So what do we have here is 2a plus 3b and 5a plus 7b. So we need to add these two binomials, isn't it? These two are binomials, isn't it? So see, these two can be done in two different ways. Like as I have written here, type 1. See, type 1 is row method. So in row method, what you can do is you can simply arrange the terms. See, like as I have done here, 2ab plus 3b, and placed the like term. See, we have dealt with like terms in the previous video. You know that, isn't it? So I placed the right term right below it. See, 2ab, 5ab, 3b, 7b with the same signs. See, isn't it? So what I have done here, so in case of addition, it's a case of addition, so we need to simply add the terms. So what we learned in addition, that same signs are added and the sign remains same, isn't it? So plus 3b and plus 7b, it's plus 10b, and similarly plus 2ab plus 5ab, it's plus 7ab. Is it okay, dear kids? So it's solved now. So what we cannot do from here is these two are unlike terms. See, unlike terms, 7ab, 10b, it's unlike terms, isn't it? So we cannot go further. Yeah, we can simplify it further, but that's not in your level, okay? So you'll get to know it afterwards, okay? So till to your level, this is fine, okay? All you need to do is add and subtract the like and unlike terms. So and the second method, type 2, I have done with type 2 as well. So type 2 is known as column method. See, now this one is very important. I have start mark 3 marks, see. So this one is very important, okay? So in column method, what happens is, and why this is important, I'll tell you afterwards, okay? You'll get to know, don't worry. So what I have done here is simple. See, I have written all on a straight line with 2ab plus 3ab, 5ab, 7ab. And what I did was, I have placed, now in the second step, what I did was, I have sorted the like terms. See, 2ab, 5ab, 3b, 7b. Now 2ab plus 5b, it's 7ab. Same signs, isn't it? Same signs are added, sign remains same. So 2ab plus 5b gets you 7ab, isn't it? 3b plus 7b gives you 10b. Is it okay, dear kids? Okay, so we'll move to next question as well. So next question I have picked for today is that question number 4. So the question is y cube minus 3y square plus 7y minus 17 and 2y square minus 5y minus 8y cube plus 20. So again we need to add the terms. So it's a polynomial, isn't it? 4 terms, isn't it? So type 1, that is the row addition. So for row addition, again the same thing. So what I did was I placed, see, the exact like terms, minus 8y cube, isn't it? So first it was y cube, so I placed right below it. See, because like terms we know that they can be added or they can be subtracted, isn't it? we have learned from class 7 as well, the basics, isn't it? So please just below it, see the like terms y with y in here, the constant terms, simple y square with y square in here, y cube with y cube in here. Then after that, what I have done here is, see, look here, 17 with a minus sign, 20 with a plus sign. So we know that opposites are subtracted and the sign of greater number follows, isn't it? So the greater number is 20 in here, plus minus is minus, opposite signs are subtracted, so we need to subtract it. So 20 minus 17 is 3. We know that the greater number is with positive sign, so it's plus 3 out here. Is it okay? So similarly with this one as well, like terms, opposite signs subtracted, sign of greater number follows, the greater number is with plus sign, so place plus 2y. Okay, so it's again minus 3y square plus 2y square, greater number with a negative sign, opposite signs are subtracted, opposite signs is subtracted, so it is minus y square. 3 minus 2 is 1, so we don't need to write 1 as well, isn't it? Because the coefficient 1, even though you don't write it, we know that the coefficient will remain 1, isn't it? So similarly the first one. Is it okay, dear kid? Okay. Now for type 2, that is the, see, still it has got a 3-star mark, so it's very important. Okay, the column method is very important. Okay, so in second case, what will happen is when you add them up, so simply I have placed them in row. Secondly, I have arranged them, and after arranging them, what I have done is simply the like terms, they can be added or they can be subtracted. So according to the signs, I have operated them all. So even though you follow the type 1 or type 2 method, that is the row method or the column method, you will get the same answer. See, you'll get to say, isn't it? Okay, so now comes about subtraction of algebraic expression. So for algebraic subtraction of algebraic expressions, the row method. Now see, subtraction a little bit different than the previous one, that is the addition of the algebraic expression. Is it okay? Okay, so what do we have here in subtraction? Whenever you go with the row method, so I pick question number 2. I pick question number 2 is, I'll tell you afterwards. So we know that in case of a subtraction, whenever the term from comes, the second term has to be in the first and the first term goes to second, isn't it? So therefore I placed the second term at the top. See, 4x square minus 3x plus 2. Second term at the bottom, that is 4x square minus 5x plus 3. In case of subtraction, what you need to do is you need to change the signs. See, minus the sign of 4x square at the beginning, if I see had this one, it was in the plus, isn't it? So it will change. See, in case of subtraction, you need to change the sign. Okay, 4x square, it was a positive integer, so now it became a negative integer. What happens is, as soon as you change the sign, the new sign will overtake and you have to follow the new sign. So it is minus 4x square now. So this minus 5x, it becomes plus 5x. This my plus 3, it becomes minus 3 now. So again, as soon as it changes sign, so again the simple rule follows, that is the sign of greater number follows, and if you need to, opposite signs will be subtracted. So there it goes. See, minus 3 plus 2, it is minus 1, plus 5x minus 3x, it is plus 2. So these two, they are like terms, they can be cancelled directly. So see, it's cancelled, so it is 0, no need to mention the 0. So your answer is simple, 2x minus 1. Is it okay, dear kids? Okay. Now moving on to the next one, that is the column method. Now see, again this column method, it's very important out here. Okay, the column method is very important, as well as the row method, because the row method will be applicable few times, the column method will be applicable several times. Okay, so that is why the column method is very important. So in column method, what happens is, you know that the question we have here is subtract this from this, so the first term comes first, second term goes second, we need to do all that, isn't it? So okay, minus. In case of a subtraction, what happens is, do you guys just what do you call that, realize one thing, I have used a bracket out here, see, and I haven't used bracket in addition, isn't it? If I have done that is, I'll tell you afterwards. See, if I haven't done that is because, see, whenever you place a bracket, we know that a bracket means multiplication, isn't it? Now as soon as a bracket comes in subtraction, what happens is you need to open each and every term with the multiplication with a minus sign. If there is a negative in front of a bracket, remember that. If there is a negative in front of a bracket, you need to open up each and every term with a negative sign in front. So what happened here? 4x square, inside the bracket it was a positive sign, isn't it? So minus into, we know that the bracket means multiplication, so minus into plus, it's minus. See, minus into minus, it's plus. See, minus into plus, it's minus. So as soon as I open up the term, all the term sign changed, isn't it? Now second step, it's familiar with you, isn't it? I guess. So I have arranged all the terms, cancel the like terms, got my answer as 2x minus 1. So see, similar answer, 2x minus 1, isn't it? So now for the next question, what we have here is first solution, that is for the same question number 2, 4. What we have is we got our question as directly, like they given in direct question, like minus and this within the bracket. So within the brackets also you are familiar now. We need to open up the bracket with the negative sign. So I have opened up the bracket with the negative sign, arrange the term, then solved it, isn't it? So see, 4x squared minus 3x squared, same signs are added, sign remains same, so that is minus 7x squared, isn't it? Plus x minus x, same signs, opposite signs, they will get cancelled. 1x minus 1x, isn't it? The quotient is 1, isn't it? So they got cancelled, so we don't have x in here. See, 9 and 9. Is it okay, dear kids? Okay, so for question number 3, what we have is from the sum of this and this subtract this. So we know that as soon as we see from in a subtraction question, it's a word problem, isn't it? It's a word problem. So from, as soon as you see the term from, we know that the second term comes first, isn't it? So from the sum of this and this, subtract this. So that means we need to add these two. So therefore, see what I've done here, I've added these two at the first and then subtracted minus this. Since it's a binomial, so I've kept it within the brackets. Okay, for binomials or even a monomial, because when a monomial may also change its sign, isn't it? A plus will be converted to minus, a minus will be converted to plus. So I've changed the sign, then again arrange the term. So here what I have done here, okay, here I haven't arranged the term. See, what you can do is, these are the shortcuts. See, what we can do here is, if you go on practicing, then you may know, see, plus x minus x, these two can be cancelled, isn't it? So why do arrange and all, isn't it? Similarly minus y and plus y, they will get cancelled, so why to arrange and all? Okay, so therefore the basics are very important, dear kids. Okay, if you get to know the basics, you don't need to arrange and all, you can skip the steps as well. Okay, so finally what we have is minus 3x plus 3y as our answer. Is it okay? And what do we have in question number 4 is subtract this from the sum of this and this. So from the sum of, remember, so these two comes first, so these two I put it first, minus this, that is the first term. So this and this I'm keeping it as it is, because this exercise is 5 questions and this one will be your homework. Okay, dear kids, so just try. If you cannot, then let me know. Okay, and finally for the last one we have is subtract the sum of this and this from the sum of this and this. See, there is the term from, so these two terms comes first. So see, that is what I have done here. Since it's about addition, so it's the sum of, so I haven't used the bracket as well, because you know that in bracket, in addition, the sign doesn't change, so that's why I haven't used bracket. See, I have skipped step, isn't it? So that is very important, dear kids. Okay, so plus this minus this second term. So see, the second term was also sum, subtraction. So So, and after that what I've done here was I have sorted all the terms, like see, arrange the terms with the decreasing order of the degree, as well as the like terms within the bracket. We know the BODMAS rule, isn't it? So the BODMAS, we have followed the BODMAS rule, arrange the terms, and after subtraction, after the minus sign, I have opened up the bracket, then again arrange the terms, see, and again the procedure, same signs added, sign remains same, so it is minus x square minus 8x cube. Again the coefficients are 1 out here for x square and x square, both are in negative signs, isn't it? So minus 2x square plus 10x minus 15x minus 5x, isn't it? So plus 8 plus 15 minus 13. Okay, so I hope you kids have understood today's lesson. So if there is any problem regarding the lesson, you may let me know. Stay safe, kids, and have a good day ahead. Thank you, dear kids. Bye bye.